welcome to Whiteboard Wednesday. The purpose of Whiteboard Wednesday is to just give you some information about topics that we typically get a lot of questions about here at Loudon Sports Therapy Center, or things that we see common problems with here at Loudon Sports Therapy Center. I hope you enjoy. So today I wanted to talk about hamstrings and hamstring problems or hamstring injuries. It's actually a very common problem that can really happen to anyone. I think a lot of times we tend to think that hamstring injuries only occur to athletes, and that's really not the case. It's something that is very common with everyday activities that we do. So if you do any bending during the day, if there's any exercise that you do, whether it's walking, running, taking the dog for a walk, anything like that, or even if you're doing any kind of repetitive activities, cleaning the floor, getting things out of the washer or dryer, emptying the dishwasher, tying your shoes, anything that's repetitive or involves any bending or any activity or any exercise really puts you at a risk for hamstring problems. And that's why they are so common, and not just only in athletes. The common causes of hamstring problems really amount to three things. First is that your hamstrings are a very long muscle, and that muscle needs to be able to stretch to allow you to do things like bend and walk and etc. The second thing that where a cause of hamstring problems is that your hamstring is actually a very big shock absorber for any activity that you do. So think about when you're walking. When you're walking, there are ground reaction forces that are coming up through your leg, and it's the job of the hamstring, at the same time it's doing many other things, to actually contract and absorb that impact so that it doesn't end up being absorbed by your knee joint or your back or your pelvis or your hips. And then finally, the third cause of hamstring problems is really weakness in hamstring muscles. It's a very weak muscle in most people because it is so long of a muscle, and that weakness really ties into the fact that when you're walking, the weakness doesn't allow you to pull through and to take a good step and things like that. There's a very simple way to really help to get that under control, and it really comes about by getting somebody who's trained and knows what's happening with the body, and that's what all of the physical therapists here at Loudon Sports Therapy are able to do. Having them take a look at, number one, when are you having problems? Having them figure out what is the problem, what are the things causing that hamstring to be tight, what's the things causing that hamstring to give you problems. And really, if you're having problems with things like pain or stiffness in your legs, or problems going up and down stairs, or knee pain or low back pain, getting somebody at Loudon Sports Therapy Center to take a look at that and do a full evaluation and assess and let you know what are the things that you should be doing to get that problem under control. So if you call today, or if you click the link that's right below, we can get you started and get somebody to do a full evaluation, help you to figure out what's going on and get you feeling better and prevent some bigger problems from happening.